This video is for the C scale finger sequence, and let's make sure that we got our fingers in the right places to start with. So on woodwind instruments, I like to start with my fingers all on the keys and then just take off the ones that you don't need. If you store your fingers like over here, or if they're all in wacky places, you're going to have a really hard time finding keys to play the notes when it's time to use those fingers. So engage all the keys, including both pinky keys, and then just lift your fingers off of the keys enough until you have all the fingers you need. I like to practice fingerings with the head joint of my flute on my shoulder like this, and then that way I can see the fingerings. And then sometimes I'll practice the fingerings and go up and place the flute up here, so it's not at the mouth plate, the lip plate, but it is at the ferrule here. And then it's a little bit shorter reach, and I can practice the fingerings that way. So practice it here first on your shoulder, practice it here, and then try playing it. And a mirror will really help you when you try putting this up into position. But down here at the fingering, hopefully your flute has some stickers on the keys that'll help you find which fingers go where. Mine don't have it, and I don't have an extra flute to demonstrate on, so you'll just have to know there's one on this pinky key that's pink. There should be one on this thumb key that is not pink, one up here that is pink, and these two pink ones are the fingering for the note C. And that's what we're going to start with for the C scale sequence. So we're going to actually start with no fingers for starters. And so none of these fingers are down. But again, put them in position and then just take off the ones you don't need. So leave those only this pinky down key of your right hand down, because that key is down for every note except for D, because that key is the D sharp key. So if you have it down for D, you're going to be playing D sharp instead of D. Now let's go through the fingering sequence here. I'm going to lift my fingers up more so you can see what I'm doing, but I'd like you to keep yours closer to the keys. In fact, touching the keys is best. But I'm going to lift mine off so you can see better what's going on. The first finger that's going to go down is that first finger, and hopefully you've got a pink sticker or sticker that's colored a different color from your other ones. If you have a flute that has some of the note names on it, you might have the B sticker on it. You might have a B sticker, but it's actually called the C key, because when you put that finger down without the thumb, it makes the note C. Then we're going to add the thumb key, this one. And remember, when we hold our flute onto our face, it's that side of that first finger that holds it to our face. So that first finger really has to curl up and wrap around the flute like a snake around a tree. So let's go back and start over. Keep this pinky down for now, and put your first finger down. Then put your thumb down. And remember, your fingers are like this, but mine are up here. Then put your second finger down. Make sure there's a space. There's a key space between your first and your second finger. So there's an empty key there. Then your third finger goes on the next consecutive key. And then you're going to skip your pinky and go right down to your right hand down here. First finger down here. Second finger. And when your third finger goes on, that's actually going to make the D. So we want to pick up that pinky key. So when that third finger goes on, we're going to do like that. And if you want to go down to the end of your flute and play that little roller, you can actually probably hear this in my camera. Let's see if we can hear my camera while I do this. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, and then C. And so you could do finger lifts and drops on here and actually hear those notes. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, and C. So that's the C scale finger lifts and finger drops.